If you sell on Amazon or eBay, you're no doubt familiar with the little 4x6 thermal label printer like the Rollo here or the Zebra or one of the cheap Chinese ones. They're so handy to have. You pay for your postage right on eBay or right on Amazon, just poof, push of a button, this thing will spit out a label that's ready to just stick on a package. But what you no doubt also know, the cheapest way to get these labels is on a roll. But it doesn't come with any place to put a roll of labels. Sure, you could just get back on Amazon and buy one, but there's a certain satisfaction in making stuff that you actually use. So today, possibly the easiest and quickest DIY that I've ever made is this little tiny label roll holder thing. Before it occurred to me to make this thing, I used to just shove a pen in a roll of labels, and that's pretty much how I've been using this thing up until now. But then when I was sending stuff to Amazon FBA, I need to print out like a bunch of labels at a time, so if you have it on a roll, just fire these things out all day long. It's amazing. I sell scissors on Amazon. Start by measuring twice the width of the wood you're going to use for the sides for the feet, plus the 4-inch roll, and then maybe a little wiggle room in addition to that. For me, that made the dowel measure to 8 inches. Also, I cut the two sides of this triangle at two different angles, literally arbitrarily. It was 45 degrees and 22.5 degrees. Those are two of the locking, clicking points in that chop saw. It just made it more of an interesting shape. So you don't want the bottom of the roll of labels to touch the tabletop, so I used just a pen in the inside of the roll to mark where the top of the dowel hole will start on my little feet. My dowel was 1 inch in diameter, so I used a 1-inch paddle bit to grind a couple of holes through the little feet. With that done, you're really done. You can just test if everything fits, and away you go. You got a thing to hold those roll of labels. Of course, if you leave it like this, you're probably going to get a splinter every time you touch the thing, so I hit it with some 220 grit sandpaper with a palm sander just to smooth everything out, and then I gave it a coat of black paint to kind of make it disappear onto my desk a little bit. So it's definitely not a showpiece, but it doesn't look that bad. Sure, this is probably the simplest thing that I've ever built, but it might actually be the thing that I use the most too. Not a good camera machine. I'm not gonna use that at all.